You're working on a super secret project. Would you like to elaborate on your super secret project? Or not yet? We'll keep it super secret.
It doesn't have to be super secret. I will show you because I have one right here.
Wow.
So I'm not copying anybody because I know this is going to come up.
And if he is, he's doing it better, just like my philosophy. Do it better.
Right. So I've got two slings and I really like both of them. One of them is super short and one of them was a little bit longer. But I like the mechanism of the one versus the other one. And one of them is the QDs are actually stitched permanently into the sling, and then the other one you can change it. So I got this idea to take the slings and mesh the two taking features from each one into one super sling, and it's just your basic adjustable 2-point sling, and I think it's working out pretty good. It's got this little thumb loop where you can actually adjust it shorter or longer, and I'm not a very small person, so I need a longer sling, especially with the chest rig on with mags, because it bumps the gun out even further. And most slings are way too short. But then somebody like yourself, who's more fit and trim, with a Chi-Com chest rig on, packed full of AK mags, I
And
made it where you
burritos.
could 10 burritos. And that's what you put in the dangle pouch now. You put a burrito in there, huh?
That's what it's made for. No, it's usually in a fanny pack. You usually fit a couple burritos in there.
You wear a fanny pack and a chest rig?
I do.
That's super baller.
Chi-Com? Oh yeah, it's dirty. It's so dirty. Chi-Com with a freaking fanny pack. It's my go-to.
Do it. And you got to wear like the 80s glasses.
Oh yeah, the Pit Vipers. Get some Pit Vipers. Not 80s enough for you.
You can wear Ray-Bans too. Those are an any time. But anyway, back to this. It's got two adjustments. So from here to here, somebody like you who's a little bit slimmer than I.
Hang on, I want to look at something. Keep talking. I can hear you.
I can actually adjust this down to almost half the length. So it gives you a lot more distance that you can adjust.
Ooh. So this is a Blue Force gear sling. This is like a $60 or $70 sling. And I also have two right there. So good job on that.
Right.
And
great. I'm copying.
No, you've never even seen one of these.
Does that have a spinner thingy on it?
No.
On that, on the one up there.
No.
No, not that one. On what am I doing here? On this one. The one that you're
That's the adjustable
on.
Yeah, here it is. Here.
That. Go back. The one right in front of you. No.
Down here?
No, the other way. So you have the loop right here.
There's the loop.
See this loop on the pivot? Does that have a roller there?
No.
It's just round?
Yeah. And it's plastic.
Okay. Sorry. So that's another note. This has plastic hardware on it. But I'm going to do an all-metal hardware variant. Or at the very least, the main parts of it will be metal, and then there will just be two of these plastic buckles on each end in case one were to fail. You would still have one that could retain it. So,
is the metal one the one we're using with the commercial where I'm hanging off the cliff and my M60 is slung over a tree and I'm holding on and the sling is just keeping us from falling?
Yes. No, true story. I just kind of whipped this thing together today, and I can literally stand on it and pull on it as hard as I can, and nothing is coming apart. So maybe over time the plastic buckles might kind of break down, but the buckles are honestly fairly inexpensive. So if you had to replace them every year or something, or if you broke one, obviously I'm making these geared more towards airsoft. However, I think a real steel, these would work just fine on it. I actually hooked this one up to the LMG, which weighs like 8 pounds or something absurd, and it held it just fine and functioned perfectly. So this one's black. Now I am coming up with some really cool strap designs. I'm gonna release a couple of them here soon. I'm going to send you one, and I'm not going to tell you what the strap is because you're going to laugh so hard when you see it.
I can't wait. I seriously
But
can't wait.
it is super fitting to you. So I'm waiting on some metal components that I just ordered. After putting the prototype together, I'm sitting here going, okay, maybe I need to change this, do that. So although this one's functional, it's going to get better as time goes on. And obviously, I want your feedback too. And if anybody watching this is interested in testing one, if you're a bigger channel like Mr. OT or even Mr. Filthy Casual, hint, hint. If you guys want to try one out, let me know. I'm not going to be making a whole bunch to send out to people, but I do want to get feedback on them. So, also, if you're local to
Guys who are
Colorado,
playing, yeah,
yeah, if you're local
definitely.
to Colorado, let me know too, because I can just let you try one in a game or whatever you want to do. So, but yeah,
You,
so I'm trying to release that eventually soon here.
I'm excited about that. That's going to be really cool for you, man. I'm stoked.